close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What's going on, everybody? How you all doing? Welcome back to another show. I hope you're all keeping safe and well on this Sunday evening. Listen, first and foremost, I want to say a big up to everybody that is subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate all of you closing in on that 2,300 mark. So, yeah, I think I'm like 24 subscribers away from that. So yeah, closing in on that. I'm really looking forward to kicking the channel on this year. Apologies for the little break as well. I thought there's no football, so I'll just take a little break. But I'm here tonight. There's no real planned show tonight. It's your show, so fire away. I'll answer any of your questions. I'll answer anything that you guys want me to answer, within reason, of course, obviously. So yeah, listen, there's no plans. As long as the questions keep coming, I'll keep answering them. Keep hitting that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. And yeah, listen, let's get into it, because like I said, there's nothing I really want to discuss tonight. It's your show. So yeah, get in those questions and let's get cracking. We got Russ as well in the chat. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Russ. Tom says, big up Daniel. Hope you're well, Tom. He says, we need to get the Cronkies out of the club. Otherwise, it will never improve. And ambitions will never change. Do you know what? You've got a fair point, to be honest. And I do actually think that unless we can get rid of the Cronkies, the ambitions of the club is always going to be down. You know, they always say that we've got ambitions. They always say that they're ambitious, but they've not really shown it, have they, to be honest? The problem is they don't want to sell. And this is the big problem. Is if the Cronkies don't want to sell, then we're stuck in limbo. And the only way we're going to get the Cronkies out of the club is if we force the issue, i.e. stop attending games, stop buying the merch, stop buying everything. But it's hard to do that. I always say that the fan base is fractured because there's sections of the fan base that think differently. And then there's sections of the fan base that want the Cronkies out. The problem is we'll never unite as a fan base. And because the fan base, especially the Arsenal fan base, is on a global scale. So, you know, not just the fans in the United Kingdom, but you've got the fans globally. So if the fans in the United Kingdom stopped going to games, then the global fans will take their position. And also with the merchandise, a lot of Arsenal's merchandise is sold on a worldwide basis because of our global fan base. It's going to be tricky getting the Cronkies out. It really is. I think it's achievable. Look, Newcastle managed to get Mike Ashley out after 14 years. It's slightly bit different with the Cronkies because, like I say, bigger club becomes a bigger global fan base. Do I think we can get the Cronkies out? It's tough. I honestly don't. I think we'd have more success putting pressure on the Cronkies and get them to change the way they run the club. I think there's more chance of that happening than them selling, if I'm being honest. We got Liam Damo. I hope you're well, mate. Uh, thanks for your comment, mate. Russ says, if we finish outside of top four, i.e., top five, should Arteta leave? Do you know what? Me personally, I actually think he should. I think if he doesn't get top four this season, especially with the position we find ourselves in, only 2 points off top four. If he doesn't finish top four, I think we need a change in manager. Because if we finish in the Europa League spots, is that really improving the team? I know it's improved on the 2 8th place finishes, but has it really improved? When Arteta came into the club, we were still in the Europa League. So to go back in the Europa League, I don't think that can be seen as progress. I know people will look to say, well, look at the rebuild that's happening. And I get all that. But how many times have we gone through this real rebuilding process before you look at the club and say, do you know what? We've had enough of rebuilds. Do you know what I mean? We've gone through more rebuilds in the last 3 or 4 years, even under Wenger, then under Emery, now under Arteta. How many more rebuilds is it going to take for us to actually really progress as a club? Me personally, I think if we don't get top four, Arteta should go, and I think we should have a new manager in place. I actually think as well, when you look at Arteta, he has been backed. He's had more than enough transfer windows now to fix this mess. And listen, between now and the end of the season is going to be key. And then what happens in the summer as a knock-on effect as to where we finish in the season is also going to be key. But me personally, I think Arteta should leave if we don't finish in the top four. That's just my personal opinion. Pick up, Joanne. Hope you're well. Tom says no Champions League football must be hurting the Cronkies. I don't know. Is it really? I don't think it's hurting. I think financially, yeah. Financially, it's hurting the Cronkies. But I don't actually think anything else. I don't think in terms of lack of ambition. It's hurting us because we're emotional and we're passionate about the football club. Do I think it's hurting the Cronkies in the same way? Absolutely not. Financially, definitely, it's definitely hurting them. But I don't think it's hurting them in any other respect. Evening to Luca. He says, if you can name 4 players in the summer, who would you want to be realistic? 4. It's a bit hard to answer that question because it all depends on whether we get Champions League football. If we get Champions League football, then the quality of target needs to improve. So on the basis that we're finishing in the top 4, I'm going to say Basuma, Calvert-Lewin, Jonathan David, and Isaac. Yeah, probably them 3, them 4. Maybe if we're really ambitious, then we can put in a bid for some of the out of favour strikers that are going to be moving around. If we get Champions League football, that is. Big up Kylan Dean says hi, hope you're well. Afternoon to Melina as well in the chat. Hope you are well. Took Klopp 2 years to get Liverpool back into the Champions League. Yeah, but the thing is as well, Russ, as well, Klopp has built it the right way. I don't see Arteta doing the same thing. And actually, I think he's had long enough now. And I think if we don't get in the Champions League, then he's got to go. Big up Tem said at the start of the season, top 6 was our expectation. Now that we're so close to finishing the top 4, it's possible we change our expectations. Not for me. I accept top 6. I accept. Yeah, do you know what? I actually think, me personally, my expectation was top 6. I was always hoping for top 4. but my expectations has always been top 6. But I've hoped for top 4 since we've been out of the Champions League. So like my expectations every season has never been anything less than top 4. And my expectations will never be anything less than top 4 because we deserve to be in the Champions League. We should be in the Champions League if we want to compete with the best. Maybe not we deserve to be in the Champions League because over the last couple of years we haven't deserved it. But we're a top football club. If we want to start acting like a club, we need to be in the biggest competitions going, i.e. we need to be challenging for the Premier League and we need to be challenging for the Champions League. But in order to do that, you need to be in it first. So yeah, we need to be in the Champions League. Big up Static. Hope you're well. Lucas saying here, do you think we can beat Wolves on Thursday? I think with our first 11, yeah. I mean, obviously our first 11 now is our only 11, but I think we can. I think we need to have more of our midfielders chip in with goals. So when you look at the likes of Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, even Laka needs to step up now. So yeah, if our midfield chip in with goals, I think we've got more than enough chance. And I actually do think we've got more than enough chance to finish in the top 4. Obviously, it would have been better if we'd have brought in a striker and we would have brought in reinforcements. But listen, we are where we are. I still think we got a very good chance. Having said that, we get a couple of injuries, i.e. Martinelli, Lacazette, any of those, then our season's pretty much on a knife edge because we haven't got anything else or anybody else to bring on. So yeah, I think we can beat Wolves on Thursday. I'm actually going to that game, so should be interesting to see how we play. Static says, well, if you really hope Arsenal want Isaac, they better hurry up as he could go to Man United next season. Yeah, I'm not sure. I got the feeling from the club that I don't think they think Isaac is worth the money. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the summer. But like I said, let's not focus on the summer right now. Let's focus on getting to the end of the season because, quite frankly, we need to concentrate on getting back into the Champions League. And it's going to be tough. You know, we've got some massive games coming up. We've got Wolves twice in this month. We got Brentford. Then we've got to play Spurs. Then we've got to play Chelsea and Liverpool. All tough games. Doable. I think we can get a result, but it's just going to be mad, isn't it? I think we need to concentrate on playing game by game and taking it game by game and trying to get through as many of these games without any injuries whatsoever. Let's have a look here. Have you tasted the hot cross bun dairy milk? No, I've not actually. Pick up Taib. My expectation is first always will be call me deluded, but I'll accept force this season. Listen, do you know what? There's nothing wrong with having high expectations for your football club. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. And I actually think the club should meet our expectations, not the other way around. We should lower our expectations to meet the club. No, the club should always meet our expectations. But you know what, mate? There's nothing wrong with having high expectations. Absolutely not. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Joanne, the other Joanne, she says, sorry I'm late. Have you watched any FA Cup games this afternoon? No, I didn't. I watched a couple yesterday. So I watched Chelsea versus Plymouth. That was a good game. Plymouth were pretty unlucky, actually, not to get anything out of that game. And then obviously Kidderminster and West Ham. Obviously United went out on penalties to Middlesbrough. But no, I've not seen Yeah, I've not seen an awful lot today, to be honest. Lucas says, "Would you take Dybala?" I'm not so. I don't know. I would take him. Um, yeah, I would take him. Forest demolished Leicester City. Impressive, says Tim. Um, let's have a look. So yeah, listen, guys, do get your questions in. Smash the like button. I'm gonna go as long as the questions keep coming in. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go as long as the questions keep coming in. Obviously, I've been going for 15 minutes, so we'll go a bit longer. But yeah, get your questions in. Apologies, there wasn't much notice for this Q&A as well. I had a little bit of I wasn't sure when I was going to do it. I originally was going to do it at 8 p.m, but then I decided if I do it now, then I get to finish early, and I've still got the rest of the evening. But yeah, get your questions in. Like I said, I'm going to keep going as long as the questions keep coming. If the questions dry up, then I'm going to end the stream. Let's have a look here. So yeah, get your questions in. Obviously, there's no more questions at the moment. But yeah, listen, I've got some good things coming up on the channel soon. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to the Wolves game on Thursday, so I'll try and put out some content for that. I'll be doing a preview. That'll probably be Wednesday. I'll probably do the preview. Tuesday as well. There's going to be no stream on Tuesday. Unless there's going to be no stream on Tuesday because I'm attending the board meeting, so there'll be none on Tuesday because that meeting's from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. So yeah, there'll be no stream on Tuesday. I'll try and pop on tomorrow and find something to talk about. Like I said, Wednesday's the preview. Thursday I'm going to the game, so I'll try and put out some content around that. Then Friday I'll come back and do a review on Friday, and then we move into building up for the Brentford game. I realised from the Wolves game to the Brentford game, we've actually got quite a bit of time off. We haven't got many games this. But yeah, it's mad. Absolutely mad. Big up Mike as well. Hope you're well. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, everyone keep driving the likes up. We'd really appreciate that. Keep smashing that like button. Drill the like button. He's deluded Arteta. Did you hear the interview? No, I didn't. What interview is this? To be honest, I haven't really. I've tried to have a little break from Arsenal this weekend because last week was pretty intense, pretty stressful with the build up to the transfer window closing and us doing nothing. So yeah, I decided to take a little break from Arsenal. But it's interesting. Yeah, what did he say? Tem says question, expectations aside, where do you think we'll finish come May? Expectations aside, probably fifth. I think we'll finish fifth. I think that it all depends on if we can keep our players fit. It also all depends on how we play in each game and whether we can get the likes of Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe scoring goals. Because the one thing that worries me is I don't see where the goals are going to come from. And that is a big worry. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But it is a chance. And it is a chance for the likes of Martinelli to step up, isn't it? It's a chance for the likes of Smith Rowe to step up. You know, these players now haven't got Aubameyang to bail them out. So listen, they got to step up. And I think it's a real opportunity. Certainly Martinelli, and maybe if we can bring somebody in, like Pepe, bring him back in, and whether we can find a system that gets him scoring as well. So yeah, it all depends on how it all depends. We'll know more from the game on Thursday and how we're going to look for the season going forward, aren't we? But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Listen, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? But yeah, I think expectations aside, we can probably expect to finish fifth. Let's have a look. But yeah, do smash the like button, guys. Put your questions in. Only been going for 20 minutes. Yeah, only been going for 20 minutes. So yeah, do smash the questions. If the questions dry up, then I'm gonna wrap this Q&A up. So yeah, keep firing those questions in. And keep drilling the likes up as well. I'll probably go to about I'll go to 30 minutes at least. I'll try and keep these Q&As short as possible so people don't get bored. But I haven't done one for ages. All right, let's have a look here. What are we going? So yeah, do get your questions in. And COVID, we got to think of if players get that, says Joanne. Yeah, I completely forgot about COVID, to be honest. Yeah, that's going to be another thing as well. But hopefully most of our team have had it. So hopefully most of our team have had it. But yeah, you're right. We have got to think of COVID as well as injuries. But listen, I still think there's a few twists and turns in this season. I really do. I don't think we're out of it yet. We've got to capitalize on all the, the thing that goes in our favor is that I think Spurs are through in the FA Cup. West Ham are through. I mean, got to worry a bit about United being out of the competitions. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I still think we've got a chance. I honestly do. I think even with our depleted squad, I still think we've got an opportunity. But it's a chance for these players now to step up, isn't it? Real chance. It's a real chance. A real chance for these players to show us what they're made of. Let's have a look. Jesus Christ, Omar, where have you been? Good evening to you. Good evening to Arsenal Manic as well. Arsenal Manic says, would you be happy with 10th? Absolutely not. I wouldn't be happy with 10th. No, definitely not. Definitely not, mate. 10th is a good start. Halfway mark, then the process could begin. Absolutely not. I don't want 10th. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I don't really want 10th, to be honest. If we finish 10th, then Arteta's definitely got to go. I suspect maybe you're saying 10th because then the most likelihood is that if we finish 10th, then Arteta will be sacked. But yeah, I don't want bloody yeah. I don't want bloody I don't want bloody 10th. Listen, I've been going for 25 minutes. Unless there's any other questions, now's the time to get them in because I'm going to wrap up if there's no other questions. I realize this show has been incredibly short, but I said once the questions dry up, that's when I'm going to end the stream. So I thought I'd do one of these because I haven't done one of these for ages. Rather than find a topic to talk about, but obviously, Omar says I've just had dinner, so I just had dinner, so I'm late. Um, yeah, no worries, mate. Absolutely, it's fine. Honestly, like I said, just a light-hearted Q&A today, so nothing crazy. I haven't done Q&A for a while, so I thought I'd pop on and just give you the opportunity to ask your questions. Let's have a look here. African Cup of Nations final prediction starts. Who is it? Is it Egypt? It's Egypt and who's the other? I did see the team as well, and I completely forgotten. Yeah, I did see that. I did probably. Yeah, I did see the other team, and I completely. Oh, Senegal, I think. Was it Senegal? Yeah, I think it's Egypt, Senegal. I think. If I'm wrong, correct me. But yeah, I think it's Egypt. Is it Egypt, Senegal? To be honest, I've not really been following the African Cup of Nations. Not really been following it, to be honest. But Afcon, yeah, you're all asking Afcon final prediction. Joanne says, "When's the next Arsenal game you're going to?" Wolves on Thursday. When's your next meeting? Tuesday, Mike. Chuko Husafu says hi. Big up to you. Big up to you, mate. Yeah, I think it's Egypt, Senegal in the African Cup. I think Egypt probably. Question from 10. Would you confront Kevin Campbell about saying the striker's coming in before the window? Now, listen. Everybody's got it wrong. There's people predicting different things. You know, there's so many people on Twitter going, "This is going to happen. This is going to happen," and it never did. So, no, absolutely not. I'm just not going to single out Kevin Campbell just because he's an Arsenal player, ex-Arsenal player. So, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinions. Yeah, Senegal. I'm going for Egypt. Um, yeah, I'm going for Egypt. To be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 3-1 to Egypt. Mane v Salah could be interesting. Yeah, it could be. Omar's going for Senegal 2-1. No, I'm going for Egypt. I'm going for 2-1 Egypt. Wolves prediction score. Mike, I'm going to save that for the preview because if I did that now, there'd be hardly anything to do with the preview. Yeah, I'm going to save that for the preview, which will be on Wednesday. So for those joining late, I just want to tell you there'll be no show Tuesday. There will be a show tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, to be honest. I might actually try and get a guest on. I'll try and get a guest on, but I can't promise anything at this short notice. Tuesday, there's no show because I'm at the board meeting and it's from 6 to 8 p.m. So I'm not going to have time to do it unless I do it late at night, like 10 p.m. But I'm not entirely sure. Probably there'll be no show. Wednesday will be the preview, the Wolves preview. Thursday, I'm at the game. I'm going to try and do some instant reaction from the ground and try and do some bits. Friday, I'll do the review. I'm not entirely sure what time that will be because I'm traveling back from Birmingham on Friday. That's where I'm staying. I'm staying in Birmingham, not actually staying in Wolverhampton. I'm going to the game, but I'm staying in the center of Birmingham. And then Saturday, I'll try. I haven't done a watch along as well, so I'll do a Premier League watch along on Saturday. I might try and see what games are about, and we can do a bit of a watch along. Not done that for a while. Senegal 1-0, 1-0, says Tim. Yeah, could be. Why isn't Saliba and Guendouzi being recalled? Not possible. I don't think Arteta's just recalled them, to be honest. I think Saliba will come back next summer, join up with the group next summer. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, to be honest. 1-1 Egypt win on pen, says Joanne. Omar's going for a 2-1 Wolves. Yeah, it could be. We don't have a good record at Molineux, do we? Ben Davies says Lacazette or Kane. Probably Harry Kane, I've got to be honest. And that hurts me saying that, being an Arsenal fan. But yeah, probably Harry Kane, because Lacazette's awful. He's great with his hold-up play, but yeah, probably Harry Kane. His output is better than Lacazette's. And that hurts me saying that, being an Arsenal fan. Egypt versus Senegal, 2-1 man teams. I'm going to go 2-1 Egypt as well, says an Aaron Jones. Yep, I agree, mate. 2-1 Egypt. Arsenal Manuk says, do you have powers to make a citizen's arrest against Josh Kronk for crimes against Arsenal? I wish, mate. Absolutely not, unfortunately. I wish, though. Big up, Jamie. Says, how's it going? I'm good, mate. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Everyone, pummel the like button. Smash the like button, please. Everybody, drive the likes up. 20 likes. Wow, for a Q&A, and I'm already on 20 likes. It's not bad, to be fair. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Like I said, there's no structure to this show. I'm just reading the comments and questions. So, yeah, big up yourselves for that. Big up Chris. He said, question for you. He said, are you blind? What is your disability? So yeah, my disability. So yeah, I'm totally blind. So yeah, I'm doing all this obviously with a screen reader. Obviously, you guys can't hear the screen reader because I've got headphones on. So the screen reader's going through the headphones, and then obviously I'm just broadcasting like anybody else. But yeah, I'm totally blind. Luca's going for Wolves 2-1. We're slapping Wolves 2-0, says no, we ain't. We ain't. Ben says Kane way superior to Lacazette. Yeah, I think it hurts me saying it, but his output is better than Lacazette's, isn't it? His output is far better than Lacazette's. Lacazette doesn't score enough goals, and you know that's sad because when he came in from Lyon, he had high hopes, didn't he? When he come in, I think he scored 36 goals the season before he joined Arsenal, and he's just not hit the ground running. He had that one good season where he got Player of the Season in Unai Emery's team, but yeah, he's just not really hit the heights, is he? Let's have a look here. Answered that question. I'm not actually the best, Daniel. Fractured my wrist the other day, but I'm all right other than that. Oh, sorry, Jamie. Hope you get better soon, mate. I hope you get better. Top striker is invaluable, says Arsenal Manic. We must get one. Yeah, I think the fact that we haven't got a top striker at the moment, and that's what worries me going into the rest of this season, the fact that we don't have a top striker, the fact that where are the goals going to come from? This is why I always say it's so important for the midfield, especially between now and the end of the season, to start chipping in with goals. It's so important for the likes of Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, even Laka to step up now. Even Pepe. If we can find a way of getting Pepe into this team, then I think we'll be all right. I don't think we'll be the best, but I think we'll be all right. And if we can find a way of getting those guys chipping in with a few more goals, I think we'll be all right. Let's have a look. Well done, Arsenal, for a great transfer window. The strikers and midfield position are the weakest, but yet we go and sign one senior centre back on deadline day. Nothing else to say on that, to be honest. And Aaron Jones, it just sums up Arsenal's transfer window. Poor. Arsenal Manic says, would you put Pepe or Martinelli up front? I would put Martinelli up front. I would try both of them, I'd try Martinelli for a couple of games, and then I would try Pepe and see which one gets the better results. It'd be interesting, actually. Martinelli, Pepe, and Saka. That'd be interesting to see what happens. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what Arteta goes with. But yeah, I would try both of them, to be honest. I'll try both of them, and whatever gets the best results. The problem is Martinelli, if you move him from that flank position into the central striker position, I don't think he'll be as effective, because he's really effective out on that wing. The only advantages to moving Martinelli central, or even putting him on the right, is that teams won't suss him out. Because I am starting to think now that teams are starting to suss Martinelli out, because they're calling him a great talent, and you can see that they're doubling up on him and sometimes tripling up on him. So it won't be a bad thing if we keep switching Martinelli across the front three just to confuse other defenses. But listen, it'll be interesting to see what Arteta goes with. He'll probably go with something completely different and fuck it up knowing Arteta, because that's how we roll. We're Arsenal Football Club. We don't do things straightforward, do we? Big up Steve, the other Steve. 27 likes. Come on, guys. Let's pummel that fucking like button. Smash the likes. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe as well. We need to play Martinelli as main striker. Laka not good enough. Yeah, I've sort of addressed that. We got Aaron Richards. He says we need goals, so that means get Pepe in the team. Yeah, I think we should find a way of getting Pepe in the side. And this is Pepe's chance now to step up. So yeah, we need to find a way. Let's have a look. Manic says I'll probably put Pepe up front. He's a good finisher. Yeah, I'd like to. I'll be interested to see what happens if we go with Martinelli, Pepe, and Saka, or even Martinelli, Pepe. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't. It's going to be interesting. Joanne says Eddie and Ketia will probably start more times knowing Arteta, and that's what worries me. I don't want to see Eddie anywhere near this team. Fuck Eddie. He's a shit player. He doesn't do nothing. He's absolute fucking shit. I don't want to see Eddie anywhere near this team. Eddie, I hate it. And do you know what, right? I hate that fucking chant that people do. Eddie, Eddie. Fuck off with that chant because it's annoying. And do you know what, right? We might as well forget it if Eddie's going to start. I'm I know I might sound like an Eddie and Ketty hater. I don't hate the guy. He's just not good enough. He's just not good enough for this football club. He's shit. And the way Arteta hypes him up and bigs him up, anyone would think they got Messi in their side. Fucking hell. Honestly, it's just mad. How can you overhype crap? Big up Stephen Davis. Hope you're well, mate. Why are our most expensive players not in the team? Auba's gone and Pepe not in the team. I don't know. I don't know why our expensive players are not involved. It's just how we roll, isn't it? Either you can look at it one of two ways, right? Either the expensive players are overhyped and overpriced, or they're good quality and Arteta is just leaving them out. So you can look at it one of two ways. Hit the like button, guys. Smash that like button. Would really appreciate it. Big up everybody watching as well. Look, I've been going for 41 minutes. Listen, 10 of you watching live. So I'm going to go I'll do 5 more questions. And then I'm going to wrap this up because I think 45 minutes is long enough for a Q&A. So actually, no, I'll do 3 more questions and then I'm going to wrap this up because we've hit the 30 like target. For a Q&A, that's not bad, actually. Yeah, if you're a Q&A, that's not bad. Considering it's last minute and considering I didn't really have a topic to discuss, that's not bad. But I will be back tomorrow with another show, and then I'll be back on Wednesday with the preview. Apologies, there's not much content this week, but there's not really much else to talk about with Arsenal and that. But I'll try and look to get guests on. Overpriced and Arteta destroys them, says Stephen Davies. I'll go with Martinelli on the left, Smith Rowe as number 10, and Saka on the right with Lacazette up top. Yeah, those are interesting choices, and Aaron Jones as well. It'd be interesting to see what happens, but you never know. Thoughts on Aubameyang at Barcelona? I think he'll do all right. I've seen as well his comments suggesting that he had a falling out with Arteta, and he said that his only problem was with Arteta. So it'd be interesting to see what went on between them two. Be interesting to see if that gets covered or that gets shown in the All or Nothing documentary, because it'd be interesting to see what went on. Static says, I've got to go, take care. No worries, Static. Thanks for tuning in. I don't blame you. Nothing positive to talk about with Arsenal. That down to the club being mismanaged, says Arsenal Manic. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And you know what? That's a good place to end. The club has been mismanaged. And yeah, look, I think if we get it right now, get Champions League football. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. But if we can get Champions League football, then we can move on from there, can't we? If we can go into the end of the season with a real positive mind, listen, the transfer window is closed now. We can't do anything about it. As much as we like moaning and bitching and, moaning about the players that we haven't got, it's no point. There's no point in it now because it's done and dusted. We just have to take it game by game, get behind the team, and hopefully hope for the best. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That's what I always say. especially where Arsenal's concerned. And you know what, guys? Don't let Arsenal ruin your fucking weekend because they ain't playing. So yeah, let's not let them ruin our weekends. Listen, guys, big up to everybody who's tuned in for the Q&A. I really appreciate all of you. Do smash the like button on your way out. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I will catch you tomorrow for another show. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of the evening.